I'm going to show you how to create a coding sequence. Coding sequences are a cornerstone feature that helps you tag, organize, and review critical moments in any match or training sessions. First thing you want to do is create a new coding sequence, and then select the video file of the match you want to code. Now you can choose to work with keyboard shortcuts alone, or you can build a coding window. To do that, enable the coding pad icon, and in this panel, we'll find all the available creation tools. Let's start by changing the background color on this icon. Click on this icon or shortcut C to create a code. I will name it attack. When the code is selected, you can change its settings in the Elements panel. Change the scale in the slider or hold its edges. If you hold Shift while dragging the corners, you will bend the shape to your will. Choose to add a shortcut, change the colors of the title, the background, or the borders. Choose your favorite font. Choose to make the counter visible. Remember, you can edit the settings you see on your Favorites tab by adding or removing the star icon next to each attribute. Most importantly, choose the saving type you want for that code. In this case, I'll choose recording. This means that when I press the chosen shortcut, it will start recording. When I press it again, it will stop recording. This is the most accurate way of precisely saving a moment in the game from its start to its end. You can also select the instant save type. Choose how many seconds you want to record before and after you click that code, and it will instantly save an event with that exact duration. You can duplicate code by right-clicking the code and choosing to duplicate or copy and paste. You can also hold the Alt key to drag and copy that item. Tags are what give details to codes. You can create them by clicking its icon or using shortcut C. I'll name this tag Shots. In the element settings, the tag is set to be inserted after the code by default, as this is usually the most agile way of tagging, but you can change its behavior to any of the other two options. Choose to create a group for your tags to keep them organized. In this case, the Shots tag could be grouped as attack. If I duplicate this tag, it will keep the same settings for tag group and tag saving type. When you're happy with your coding window, save it as a template in this drop-down menu, where you'll also find the option to load a template. To start coding, click the recording icon up here or down here. Zoom in your timeline by holding Command and scrolling forward in the moment you want to zoom. You can also click anywhere on it and move with the needle. You can change the speed of the game so you can code faster in a post-game scenario. While coding, you can at any moment change to edit mode and add new codes or tags, or change any settings that you find could perfect your routine. You can edit mistakes at any time by grabbing and moving the events to a different row, or trim it by holding its edges in the beginning or the end. When you're done coding, or you simply want to add annotations on one or more clips, you need to save them into a folder. Click the event you want to save, and with the right-click button, choose Save as a Clip to save it into the organizer, into a selected folder, or to save it as a new folder. This last option will create a folder with the same name as your code. If you want to save all the events in one or more specific rows, simply hold Command and click the code that you want to save all clips. Then click on one of the events and save it. You can also flick through events directly in the coding sequence by holding Command and selecting arrow key up and arrow key down to flick through them. You can save and import XML files, whether you've done it in Metrica Nexus or with any other provider. Simply click the plus button and choose to import an XML. If you want to narrow down your search, just click the filter button. In your Elements window, you can filter by ID to search for the exact name of that code. You can also write it in this text box, the name of the code you're looking for. This eye icon will show or hide all inactive codes, so it will hide everything that does not match your search, and those events will be automatically selected.